All right, guys, it is the Crypto Boys, and we have another great video for you today. As always, we're bringing you the latest and greatest news we possibly can in a project that we have not talked about in quite some time. One of our favorite projects, as you know from the thumbnail, Cardano. Everything that's going on with ADA, why we think it's doing what it's doing, what's happening with the Vasil delay, what Charles Hoskinson has to say. There are so many great things that we're going to update you on. Stay quick. We will get through this as fast as possible. As always, guys, we appreciate you guys being here.
Cardano is one of the biggest communities out there. If you're part of the ADA crew, bro, you gotta like the video. You gotta subscribe to the channel because we are keeping you up to date with everything that is happening in the community. So let's go.
Okay, let's go ahead and start with the elephant in the room, and that is the Vasil delay. Oh my God, everybody's so worried, right? Sell all the Cardano, who cares? Get rid of all the ADA. Just kidding. Keep the ADA, keep buying. We kind of knew this was going to happen. If you were following through the community, you're following through some of the Reddit pages, you knew that this was going to be a possibility of what could happen. The Vasil delay, really, it doesn't mean anything because Cardano cannot be wrong. We've seen this before, and you're going to see it again. But getting it right is their number one priority, as it should be. And when it comes out, whenever that happens, you know that Charles Hoskinson and the team has everybody's back, and you're going to make sure that it works and it works properly.
Charles goes with the route of measure twice, cut once. I mean, we're not big guys with the carpentry thing, but Charles is, in the sense of getting everything in order, getting all his ducks in a row, making sure that it is smooth and it will be a flawless transition, because this is a huge upgrade to the system. This Vasil Hard Fork is going to be massive. I mean, it has potential to change the eco space with how efficient it's going to be. The throughput's going to change. It needs to be done correctly.
That leads us to a good point, Joe, is that if you think about it, governments are going to try to use Cardano. That is no secret, in that if you think about it, you can't be wrong. You don't have the ability to have 9 blackouts in a year, because you can't do that if your people are using it. Solana, you can't do it, right? You don't have that ability, so they have to get it right on the first try. That would be like, we just had a bridge here, a federal bridge built in the Quad Cities, and they delayed it over 3 years. Yes, over 3 years, because they can't have someone driving over the bridge and it have it tumble into the river. They can't afford to do that, and I think that's the way kind of Cardano is taking on their ecosystem, and the way they've taken it the entire time that ADA has actually been in existence.
Charles came out the other day and made a video and said, hey, look, I get it. The Vasil Hard Fork was delayed a little bit. However, this is what you have to understand. On the back side, we have a test net. The test net is working, and we found several bugs in the test net. So what we did, instead of just throwing it out there for you guys, for you to figure out the bugs and having issues, we went back through, we ran through the entire process, make sure we got rid of all the bugs, and that takes time. It can't just be done overnight. It can't be done in a couple hours. It takes time to run back through the entire process to make sure everything in the coding language is much easier and smoother now.
That brings up another great point, Joe, is that is why, honestly, and I hate to compare the two, but they are comparable, is that people like Solana, is because it is a lot easier, and it's just easier to use and code for the developers. Cardano is just a little bit more complicated. You've got to have a little bit more knowledge in the space to be able to utilize the things they have, and I think Vasil, that's one thing that it could potentially help with, and that is ultimately when they make it easier and more usable for the normal person out there. I can tell you right now, that's going to absolutely catapult Cardano into a new level of price action, and really just a new ecosystem entirely.
Cardano has separated itself, in my opinion, from all the other kind of, 10 to 15 to 20 coins out there on CoinMarketCap. There's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, and in my opinion, there's Cardano. It's building and wedging its way into kind of that top spot to be a competitor. Yeah, sure, you got stable coins in there. We're not talking stable coins. We're talking the next big things that are out there and are going to be around for a long time. Cardano has clearly done that. It will continue to do that. It will continue to build. Sure, it might be slow. There might be delays. We get it. However, it is nestling itself right next to Ethereum.
Ethereum and Bitcoin are still going to pull the market. They're still going to lead from above. That's 100%. That's going to happen. But Cardano being in that third place is a good place to be. It's kind of like that backup quarterback who still gets paid a few $1 million just to sit on the bench. That's the best spot to be on the field. Be like, hey, I went out there, did the everybody loves, every single team in football, the favorite player on the entire team is the backup QB. And I feel like that's Cardano right now.
If we're talking about price action of Cardano, which we are, $1.31 in the bull market of 2017, in the depths, the deep, dark bear market, it went down to a penny. Everyone literally thought this is it. The end of the road
It's
for
dead.
Cardano. It's dead.
Dead.
We don't
Never
want
coming
it.
back.
Don't buy it. However, if you bought it at a penny, it rallied over 16,000% to get up to new all-time highs of over $3.10. I mean, we're now into that time frame where things are going down. Things are going down. We're in a bear market. I mean, it's losing 80, 90% left and right. What's going to be that driving force? Where is it going to go now? Unfortunately, this hard fork is going to be in a bear market, which is not great for price action, but it's great for the development of the ecosystem.
Kind of start to wrap this video up is that if you guys watch Charles' video on the Vasil Hard Fork Delay and what happened there, is that he was so calm, he was cool, he was collected, he knew what he was talking about, he knew exactly why it happened, he was explaining to everybody else. This is why we believe so much in Cardano and we believe in ADA, because it has a leader, and probably the best in all of crypto is that it has someone that can always keep turning the wheels, and Charles is one of the masterminds. I would say he's on the Mount Rushmore of crypto in our personal opinion, and that is somebody you can get behind and continually get behind as you grow in this crypto space, because we are still so early. Remember, we are at $1 trillion market cap. What does the future hold? No one knows. It's going to be massive, and Cardano will be one of those projects around forever to see it through.
We want to know a couple things. One, who's on your Mount Rushmore of the crypto? Because that's an awesome idea, actually. I really like that one. Also, if you're sticking around for the video and you got yourself some ADA, are you staking it or not? If so, where are you staking it? And make sure you like the video. We already talked about it. Subscribe to the channel because we're talking a lot of ADA. And as always, thanks for rocking with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube. We're out.